Yes, friends. Now in this session, we have to discuss date, time, all the days functionality, all the time functionality, how it is calculate the difference between two date, joining date, and particular for employee joining date and employee resign date, employee particular not joining date for this joining date or resign date between this difference, how to difference between two dates. This is all demo is between date functionality. Now you can discuss with the date functionality with using of Excel file. In the previous section, we have to discuss now return to the date and time, then date functionality. Date is a combination of year, month, or date. So we will not display year. We will display the today functionality. Today display the today date. This is display today date and time. This is display only today date functionality. Now this is a difference between the date and time functionality. Now the time function is available or not. We will check that time function. But time function it will be display hours, minutes, and second. It will be displayed. We can put this value in hours, minute, and second. You can see here my date is 5. First is month, then second is date, third is year, then particular hours. You can see here my particular time is 5/29/21. So this date is displayed in this format. If any date is coming from this line, they always coming from this one 20. If I am writing down 29/05/2021, then you can see here display in the left hand side. If any format is displaying in the left hand side, it means that it's a wrong format, it is not right a format. If any format is a display on the right hand side, it means that this format it's your perfect format which you want this format, right friends? Now you have clear idea about the date functionality. In this project we have to calculate difference between two date and time, and we also calculate the date functionality with using of this date array. So now we have managed the date functionality with using of this function. For example, I am writing here the name, date of birth, and find out the age. For example, for name is XYZ ABC. For example, your date of birth 19/09/2021. It will be wrong. Why it is wrong? Because our date of birth is our date PC format is 09/19/1999, for example. Now this is a exact format that you want. If I'm finding the age, then how it is finding the age? We have writing down the value, date. If I'm finding this value, for example, now it's written for today date and time, so we will use the today function. Today minus this date. Yes, this is a return the date and time. If you return the number, then this is a number. If I am putting here the bracket and divided by 365, it will return on the point. I think so. It's a 21 year. If I am putting here 89, 31 year, 1999. This is 31 year. But this is only point. That is the issue of the point. You can put it the point that type. Otherwise, as you have to point out this value, round up this value. I think so. It's a round down number and two digits number. It's a 31. If I find out only one digits number, this is called 31. Round down, it's a 31. Now, this is a simple value. Why it is divided by 365? Because in a year, total number of days is 365. That's why it is a display 365. Right, friends? Okay. Now, we will find out difference between two dates, right? Now, what can we do? We do the particularly, this is 31.7 and divided by 365. This is a right, but it is a not display exact value on the basis of this one. So we have to use some Excel functionality. Yes, if we will both the date format is same, then we can minus that. It's okay. But in this functionality, we will use the Excel functionality. Date diff. You can see here, no any argument is coming. So this function is right or wrong. First, I'm thinking about that. Then, if I am placing F1 and writing down date diff, then no any functionality is available here. So I'm confused that this functionality, this function name is available or not. This function in Excel is available, but this is called a replicated function. Replicated function, it means that argument is not show. Yes, this function is definitely work, but argument is not show. Replicated function, it's a function that are not available in a after some version, but in the 2010 version, this functionality is available from your side. So this is a basic functionality. This will be used in your Excel. This is date diff function. Yes, this is a replicated function. We cannot show any argument of the replicated function. You can see no any argument. You can see here the replicated function. So you have a confused that this function is available or not. You have some confusion. But yes, date diff function is available from your side. Now we will use the date. Yes, date function is available, but date diff is not available. Date diff, DIF, not double F. It's only for DIF functionality. Then first date, we will write down today also. Today it will be written the today date. And why? Why? It's been that year wise difference. Exact year wise difference it will be find out. This is called year wise difference. Now this functionality is work. So this functionality is called as replicated functionality in the Excel. Which one you can use this functionality with using of Excel file. Some person have a confusion. Why we will write down the today functionality? Yes, you have definitely write the today functionality, because if I am not write today, today is always written the today date. If I am opening this file in the next month, next day, next years, at that time today date is automatically changed. If I'm writing here the particular date, then it's okay. Here is a not any particular value. If I am writing down the particular value, for example, 5/29/2021, then it's always written the 31 value, the same value. But this is a static value. We want to find out dynamic value. So at that point, dynamic value B2 today in years. So this is the exact value it will be written. This is a difference the year wise. Now we will find out total month, total days, date, diff, first date. Now you can also return the now and today both the functionality. If I return the then total month is 380, date, diff, first date, second date is today. If you are writing down D, it's been days, then 1175. This is a functionality. You can use this functionality. Y, D, if I'm writing down H, it will be work or not? We can see that. This is an error. If I am putting here single H, this is a number value error. Because our data is not in a hover wise. If I am writing here 1205. So H is not work. D is work or not? Yes, D is also work. We can find out this functionality D. So it is a number error. Why it is number error? Any numeric value it's not come in this functionality. So it will be considered as a number error. Now you can see here total number of year is coming, total number of month is coming, total number of days is coming. Now we will concat this value XYZ ABC, your age is this, total number of year is completed, total number of month is completed, total number of days is completed. We can put out in one line. Then we can use concat function. First we have a some basic idea about the concat function. Then after we will concatenate the function. For example, we have some data, have one field is mobile number. For example, 123456789 123456789 4567890. This is our mobile number. Now we want every mobile number starting with +91 because this mobile number is an India mobile number. So every mobile number starting with +91. +91, this is a share with you, +91. So we can share easily with you with using of this data. +91, every input data, between the every input data, this is a useful from your side. Now we want to +91 in this data, we want to use this value. How to? We can insert the +91 in every single cell. So this is a very time consuming, I think so. If I am putting the data every single place, I think so this is a very time consuming. So at that moment, we want to use this +91 in any single data. So first option, what can we do? Every single place we will go there and add +91 then dash. Then go for the second number, then go for the third number. I think so this is very time consuming. We will put out equal to, so it will be not showing properly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. At that moment, we will add plus 9, 1 input cell in between every single value. Then we will write down mobile number. First, we will use the concat. Concat is what? Concatenate of the two value. Concat means we can gather of the two value. This is called as a concat of two values, right? Now, concat of the two value, we can use this concat of the two value. First, we will add plus 9, 1, right? Then we can add, we also add plus 9, 1 and double quotes in a dash. Why it is double quotes? Every text, it will be considered in a double quote in a Excel. In the previous session, we have discussed that always every textual value come with the double quotes. Mobile number, you can see here, plus 9, 1 and mobile number, it is come with you. So this is a very useful from your side when every value which come with plus 9, 1 and the mobile number. Plus 9, 1 and the mobile number. So now it is clear from your side why it is plus 9, 1 and why it is. So now it is very useful from your side concatenate the function. Now in this value we have name, date of birth, age, year, month or days will come with you with the mobile number. Concat XYZ ABC your age is, you can see here, if any value in the cell then put it as it is. If any value is not in cell, if it is numeric then put it as it is, but if it is textual at that moment you have to put it in double quotes. XYZ ABC your age is, you can see here 31 years. Now the next 36 380 month, 31 years 380 months 1175 days is from your side. So we have 2 years. XYZ ABC your age is 31 years 380 months 1175 days. So if you want to space, then okay. If I am changing the date, for example, 0808 1990, then you can see here XYZ ABC your age is 31 years 369. If it is convert into the month, this is 369 months, and if it is convert to the days, this is 11252 days is completed. So now it is clear from your side why we will concat this function, why it is useful from that function. This is a very basic part and this is a useful from your side. So this is a final result from your side. Result. So this is a functionality of the date and date diff functionality, right? Now clear this value from your side, clear it, date functionality. Okay, I think so. This is clear from your side. Now you can see here that is so many rows is available, so many column is available. In this project, this is a not using of this column and value. Then control shift down arrow key. Control shift down arrow key. This is a useful from selected hold the value. Control shift right arrow key. Right arrow key select the hold the value. Then right click. Then hide the column value. Now control shift down arrow key, right click and hide. Now you can see here your Excel project is very small project, and on the basis of value it is very useful from your side. So it's now written only for this type, only for this data which one you can include into the Excel file. So this is very useful at the time of you can do for this value. So this is a useful from your side. Now we can put out and hide this value because we have to write the something in this cell. So we will use the control Z. No, we cannot use the control Z. We can use this hide the value. We can unhide this value with using of Excel command. Then how we will use the unhide the value with using of Excel command? For example, we will check that. We will check this value. Select this value, right click, unhide this value, right click, unhide this value. You can see here, unhide this value from your side. So this is a useful from your side. Okay, now the another command to particularly hide the column is this is a hide the column. Here it's a hide column. You can see here the hide column. And if it is a down arrow key, you can use this command to the hide the column. Now you can use the shortcut key. Otherwise, you can use the any different command value. You can see here when we hide the data at that time it will be hide the all the row. So we cannot hide the column. We can use the hide the row. This is unhide row and this is a hide row. You can use this shortcut key also, otherwise else you can use the data also. Now we can unhide the row. This is unhide the row. This is unhide the column. Now you can see here unhide the row and column on putting of this value. So you can see here the average value count, some date and time. You can see here the format. This format is date format. This format is number format. This format is also number. If it is date format, it will bring the uh, wrong parameters, wrong value it will be bring. So this is a by default this parameters is in number format. So you can see here number format is available or not, because if it is not number format, if it is a date format, so at that time you cannot find this value properly. So in this format you can use this format with using of date functionality, with using of hide and unhide functionality. Now we can use this functionality with using of particular functionality. For example, if I'm hiding this value and you're also hiding the row, now anyone cannot adding this data 3 4 5 6 because this is automated result. No one can add this, only add the name and date of birth. So by default, if I'm saying right click, protect that sheet, protect, select lock and unlock command. We cannot any password on the unlock cell. We can password in the locks. We cannot do the any password in the lock cell. By default, Excel all the cell are locked. Unlock cell password, for example, 1234. We will write the value is 1234. Now you can see here you cannot do the anything with your this cell. Why it is we cannot do anything? Because all the cell are protected. You cannot, you can only see these file, read this file, but you can't do anything in this file. This is called protect your document. So protect your document. In this document you have a right click and unprotect document and write down 1234, and you can now edit anything. This is lock all the cell. Yes, if the lock, some question is that if I am locking the cell 1234 and write down the 1234, at that moment we can right click and unhide the cells. No, we can not do this anything in your Excel file. You can see here all the command in the Excel file, all are the disable in the Excel file. This will be not working with your Excel file. So you can't do anything with your Excel file. So protect your document. This is whole the document is protected with your side. So now protect your document is very useful when the data is only for read only. No one person is write in the document. This is called as protect the document. This is very useful from your side. Protect the document. If we protect any document, we cannot change anything. If any confidential data transfer the between the another person, at that time it is very useful from your side transferring the any data with using of protect the document. So this is useful from your side, how to protect the document, how to do with anything with your Excel file using of protect document. Any document is very confidential data, at that time protect document is very useful. So when we protect our data, at that moment we cannot do anything. Yes, we can do in this sheet number 2, sheet number 3, but we can't do in the sheet number 1. Now the question is that this all are the protect document. Now if I'm not changing the date of birth in the second person, I'm changing the date of birth. Yes, this all are you can see the some cell is protected, some cell is not protected. It means that some cell is locked, some another cell is not locked. At that moment what can I do? Some another cell is not protected. So if anything we can do with this cell or not? Yes, this option is also available in the Excel. This is lock and unlock, the command lock and unlock. You can see here this is a, if I am giving the password, at that time it will become with a locked cell, unlocked cell. Both the command is coming with you. So some data is locked, some data is not locked. But in your mind, first thing is Excel, all the cell are locked. We can't do anything if you directly give the password. This is all the cell by default locked. You can tell the Excel these other cells are unlocked. You can do anything with your unlocked cell. This is a very useful from your side. Okay friends, then in the next lectures, next video, we can also work with the date and time functionality with using of particularly how to find out the remaining month, how to find out the remaining days, and how to lock and unlock yourself with using of password, hide and unhide cell with using of password. So this is a very useful. Here we will find out the total number of month and total number of days. We cannot find total number of month and total number of days. We can only find after complete this years how many month and how many days is remaining. So this is useful. We can discuss in the next lecture. Thank you friends.